The first thing would be, what do you think about Laurence Fishburne as Professor Xavier? Now we can get to the news. As promised, let's start with the Laurence Fishburne update. At the New York City Comic Con this month, Laurence Fishburne told an onlooking audience, quote, "I know they're talking about the X-Men now, so at this point, I want one of two things. The first thing would be, what do you think about Laurence Fishburne as Professor Xavier?" And this sort of got people discussing whether or not Laurence Fishburne could play Professor Xavier in the MCU. As noted in our group chat, as well as other places online, Fishburne has already appeared in the MCU as Dr. Bill Foster in Ant-Man and the Wasp, but presumably post a Universal reboot that brings a new Professor Xavier and a new team of X-Men into the world, this might not be a problem. Deepak, what do you make of Fishburne's chances of cracking the MCU as our lead teller?
I don't know what to make of his chances. I would say they're slim just sort of by default. Having said that, he's a very good actor. I would have no problem with him playing Xavier. I don't think there's anything about him as an actor or certainly an appearance that would preclude him from playing the...
Bruno, I don't know if a Laurence Fishburne Professor Xavier opens the gate any wider for my dream of a Denzel Washington Magneto, but it sort of in classic schoolyard style of saying, you know, I'll play kickball if you get enough people to play kickball. I'll take Laurence Fishburne Xavier if it gets me Denzel Washington Magneto. What says you to my trade?
But for the sake of the MCU, I think it works just fine, and I could see Laurence Fishburne and Denzel Washington being the same way.
I'd be very happy with Laurence Fishburne as Xavier, honestly.
And by the way, I think he'd be a good Magneto too, if that's what they